Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaiya. I am so excited about today's reaction. We are going to be listening to the brand new Severe Torture album that they just released. It is Torn from the Jaws of Death. Now, this record came out June 7th of this year, 2024, from Season of Mist. I'm very, very excited to check out this album. The album cover looks dope, and I've heard of this band before, so I have never listened to anything from Severe Torture, but like I said, I have heard of this band before. It says they're heavily influenced by Cannibal Corpse, so I mean, y'all know I'm a huge Cannibal Corpse fan and I love death metal, so I'm very excited about this record. If you are interested in this album, if you like what you hear today, if you like Severe Torture, you want to check out more of their stuff, I will have all of the links down below to the band Severe Torture and to Season of Mist as well. So if you want to pick up some merch, order some CDs, vinyl, t-shirts, anything to support the band or the label, you can do so. Definitely go and support Severe Torture, because we always want to support the metal bands, okay, out here. So want to give a huge thank you to Season of Mist and to Severe Torture for letting me listen to the music today. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. It's 10 tracks coming in at 38 minutes, and yeah, we're going to listen to the opening track, The Death of Everything. We're going to check out the music video for it too. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. If you like these reactions, if you like this video today, feel free to give my channel a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let me know what you think about Severe Torture down below in the comments. And without further ado, let's get into the music. I like the footage so far. Love the way that opens up. Is he wearing a Deicide shirt? Yeah. do a slow fade. So it's the opening track of the album. Keep that in mind. So I do like this kind of like ominous ending. Normally I'm not the biggest fan of like the first track fading. That's like my thing. However, you can do it right. You know, there are ways to do it right. And I like that this is kind of like very ominous, and that melody is not something that like you hear throughout the rest of the song. So it's something new that they're introducing. It's almost like this song is like a prequel to the rest of the story. It's like the, you know, would it be called the epilogue? The introduction, you know? And then that in that little melodic section, it's almost like a, you know, the title of the chapter. I've been reading and listening to a lot of books recently, so don't judge me. I really like this music video. I like the zombies that are featured in it. I am terrified of zombies. That's like my irrational fear. So spooky zombies, but I enjoyed it. And this is a band, I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, but they're from the Netherlands. So honestly, so far, I'm getting that, like, Cannibal Corpse, kind of New York style, mixed with a little bit of that Floridian death metal sound, just a little bit. I really enjoyed the guitar solo of that song. I feel like it went in a different direction than I thought it was going to be. It was very, like, kind of clean, and it had this almost, like, jazzy flair to it. I don't know. It was different than I thought it would be, but in a good way. I enjoyed it. I like some of the notes that they placed in there because it made it emotionally feel different. So I like it. We're going to keep diving in. Next song is called Marked by Blood and Darkness. So let's just get right on into it. Nice. Section of layered double bass. You can hear the bass so well. hear that bass, girl? I mean, it's almost like they got a damn subwoofer in that. Oh my God. I mean, I love it. Give me more bass, honestly. I feel like too many bands don't let their bass player shine. Also, too many bands don't let their drummers shine either. So automatically, I can hear the bass so well in the song. Like I said, subwoofer in it. That's what I'm hearing in my headphones. And I can definitely hear the separation of the bass from the drums, which is really nice. It's mixed and mastered very, very well. To be able to distinguish those two things and actually be able to hear the bass so well in the mix, it's placed like right here. Drums here, bass here, nice and high, but not too overwhelming, so everything is very balanced. Like, the best way to mix your record is to where everything is balanced and leveled and works together, obviously, and everything is equal, but you can hear everything separately, you know, so you can distinctly hear what the drums are doing, you can distinctly hear what the bass is doing, but it's all working but separate, and that's what you're getting with this track. So I'm enjoying it, but I'm also, you know, death metal baby, so I really like his vocals too, and the guitar riffage and like melodies that he's doing here, super catchy, super catchy. Love that I can hear the bass. So we're gonna get right into the next song, Hogtied in Rope. Hogtied in Rope. I tried to find the lyrics. That's what I was doing. If you saw me looking like I was a little distracted, I was trying to find the lyrics. But because this album did just come out, there's no lyrics yet that I'm finding. But I liked the chorus. Like I said, it was catchy, especially with that guitar riff. But I like the staccato delivery of decapitated, ba ma 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 ma, like total Cannibal Corpse inspiration. The other thing too is, so this band, they're not relatively new to the scene. Okay, so they had their first album in 2000, Feasting on Blood. What did you guys think about that one? Because Metal Archives, it's like a 90%. Oh, girl, that is such a cool album cover with this like Satan goat thing. That's very Cannibal Corpse too. Oh, I like it. What other similar artists are they? Suffocation, yeah, I can get that. Deicide, yep. Cryptopsy, Dying Fetus. I was gonna say I'm kind of getting some of that like Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus, a little bit of Cattle, but not really. Because Travis Ryan just has, like, so much range, you know, in his vocals. So, okay, enough yabbering from me. We're going to get into the third song, which, like I said, is called Hogtied in Rope. I'm not going to quote the Deliverance thing. Oh, God, why'd that make me think of that? Don't watch that movie. Or do. I don't even remember if it's a horror movie. I just remember it being disturbing. Squeal like a pig. It's been years since I've watched that. Okay, sorry. Hogtied in Rope. Hogtied in Rope. Let's go. Bass. Girl. Like that they just give you one last little like fill, let it fade out a little. So it's like, again, like a chapter is ending. They're preparing you for the next song. Now I'm really interested to hear how Torn from the Jaws of Death sounds. I love this track because they're introducing something a little bit different vocally. So the first like 2 tracks, we had just very simple lead vocals. Wasn't a lot really that he was doing other than just, you know, delivering his main vocals. So this one's kind of exploring more of that layering. So you have some kind of like it's like an echo in that first verse, which I really like. It's not every time he delivers a line, though. It's every other, if you notice that. Great way to kind of add diversity and kind of highlight certain sections of your verses. And I like the layered kind of cattle decap style vocals that he's doing at the end here, where there's kind of this delay, but then there's like these doubles that are happening. Also the solo kind of reminded me of like, it had this like black metal tone to it. I don't know. I liked the tone of the guitar and the effects that they put on it. Yeah, I got like black metal with it. Also, just like the double bass, dude. The way they're layering it. The way they're layering it through the track is really nice. It's adding some nice little highlights, you know, through different sections so you can just like really get into the bump of it. I don't know. I like it. All right, I like it. So we're going to get into Torn from the Jaws of Death. Now, this is another song that they actually released a music video for, so we're going to watch that dang old thing. And I'm excited to see what we're going to get with this. I wonder if there's going to be zombies. Zombies. Also recommend me a good zombie movie, because that's like, oh, if you want to really scare me, girl, put zombies in like anything, honestly. All right, let's get into the title track, Torn from the Jaws of Death. Let's go. That riff. Got a good bounce.
Chasing the lights, escape from the shadows, and out and down, reborn to the edge of the fight.
Nice death t-shirt. That little hold.
Trapped, caught in this mystery.
trumpet? With some strings? I just got chills. That's a beautiful track. I just got actual chills. It was very melodic. I wasn't expecting that. So they added, I don't know if it's a trumpet. I'm not very well versed in my horned instruments, but it was there. It was like some sort of melodic trumpet thing. There may have been. I think there was definitely more than one, but they were kind of layering this. Let me see. I'm going to re-listen to it. Ba, ba. So yeah, you have the trumpets that are doing this kind of nice padding, this ba, 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 ba. It's nice padding. And then you've got some other key element. I don't know if it's like keys or another, is maybe it's like a synth that's kind of a trumpet sort of sound as like another pad, but it's going very, very lightly on top of that. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, like something like that. And with like these like violins on top of it, it's so faint, but it's so beautiful. Again, I'm getting this kind of like Black Braid kind of vibe. I got Black Braid with the solo, the sound of like the guitar tone in the previous track, and I'm getting this like emotional kind of nature black metal vibe, like what I got with Black Braid. Their first record, I don't know. That's the first thing I thought of listening to that melodic section. It's very beautiful. You do not expect it. It opens up to that. Love that so much. That's a beautiful song. And as your title track too, you want it to be like your best song on the record. And that's a really, really good song. Severe Torture, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, especially because this record, yeah, whoa. Severe Torture, it's been so freaking long since you've released something. Look at me doing my damn research. Okay, girl. 2010. Your last record was Slaughtered. Dope album cover, ain't gonna lie. That's pretty damn sweet. Okay, so this is a pretty big deal for Severe Torture. I'm getting the picture now. 14 years fans of Severe Torture have been waiting for a release. So all the more reason for them to just impress as much as they can. This kind of like a comeback album, I would say. So Christ Immersion is next. So let's just get right into it.
Into
Okay, I'm getting some exhumed vibes with these layered vocals. Love the difference in this last like chorus, because at first they started out with like a double with the goblin-y, like the higher kind of scream, and then they layer it even more for the second kind of verse or chorus, I mean, where it's like the goblin on one side with like another deeper guttural vocal here, so it just gives it a little bit more emphasis. At first I was like, oh, it kind of reminds me of Cattle Decapitation, but no, I'm getting exhumed in those vocals. Definitely. And I really like, because I like this guitar solo. Kind of reminds me of Death. And then it's like, and I like the delivery of, and to death you shall return. And then it opens up to this, into death you shall return. And then it opens up. And then it just opens up to this absolute vibe. It just makes you want to like headbang, get loose. I like that. It's got some groove. It's very simple in the way it's kind of structured, but I like that. I like that layering. I really like the solo. I like how the solos each have their own different vibe. They're not sticking with the same like guitar tone or like the same effects, same effect pedals. They're really playing around with a lot of different sounds and vibes. Like I said previously with the title track, it's kind of like this black metal nature. Got another black metal sounding kind of solo with Hogtied in Rope. I'm enjoying it. I feel a stretch. I was gonna say something else and then I just like totally forgot it. I forgot what it was. I'm enjoying it though. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, we're going to keep going. The next track is called Putrid Remains. So let's go.
All
building up to something. Beautiful fade. Another melodic track. Pretty sure they had synths. Underneath that. Just as like a little bit of padding and a little bit of just like a nice higher harmony. They're exploring some more kind of like melodic elements with this. Like, I think that this is, you know, it's death metal for sure, but they're definitely playing around with like some tech elements and melodic death metal for sure. This again has a very beautiful melodic section to it. I really like that. And I like too the difference of like just not throwing in a solo and then calling it good. You know, they kind of just left it hanging, you know? I love the staccato chorus. How it's like, I don't know what the lyrics are. I tried to find them, but it was like, ba-na-na-na, you know, the putrid remains, or bam-ba, the putrid remains. Like, I just like that. I like that. I like the delivery of it. Great track. Great track. I'm really liking this album. I'm liking the melodic elements. I'm liking how it's making me feel. It's not just like straight death metal. And it's not just like a copy and paste Cannibal Corpse, you know, not that you would, you know, I mean, it's, you know, you want these kind of newer-ish bands, not that Severe Torture is like brand new to the scene by any means, but I would say they're like in the middle range, you know, so they're kind of new, but not new, whereas like Cannibal Corpse is like OG and Undeath is like brand new, you know, so they're like middle ground, you know. So it's nice that they're like developing, at least for this record, they're developing something that's more emotional and more thought-provoking, especially after such a long hiatus. I really enjoy it because I feel like they're saying a lot with this album. They're saying a lot with it. Something's going on. There's something here. I'm feeling it. It's like pain or sorrow or loss or heartbreak or something. There's something deeper in these meanings in these more melodic sections, regardless of whether that translates necessarily in the lyrics is up for debate. Sometimes it doesn't have to transfer in the lyrics. You can talk about dismembering a body and have it be about, you know, pain. The solo is about, you know, your girlfriend breaking up with you or something, you know? So everybody expresses their heartbreak in different ways. So we're going to get into the next song, The Pinnacle of Suffering. Ooh. Okay, give me everything you've got. Let's go.
This man
nice. And he just ended on the bum bum bum. It's cool too that the second bum 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 he added a little cymbal towards the end, but he didn't do that for the other two. So I like that. A little bit of diversity. I can hear a lot of elements. Guitar, the little guitar solo, I got death immediately with how like kind of higher pitched and like gritty it was with the I guess tone, the effects that it had. And then this like wow that he was doing. Don't judge me. I don't do death metal vocals. So y'all know I do like singer-songwriter, you know, southern rock vocals. So, but that I guess I got Chuck with that. I guess Corpse Grinder kind of does some of that. I mean, y'all know if you've been watching my channel for a minute, I'm doing the Cannibal Corpse deep dive. So at the point of me filming this right now, I'm like 2/3 of the way done with part 2 on all of Corpse Grinder's stuff. So I'm like deep in the trenches in Cannibal Corpse's discography right now. So I'm getting some of, you know, Corpse Grinder's influence on this song. He sounds very much similar to Corpse Grinder in terms of his like lower, you know, I guess vocals. I wish that, not Chris Barnes, but I wish that Corpse Grinder explored a little of the higher screams a little more and kind of gave those to you a little more. But whatever, to each their own. Yeah, I mean, I really like the goblin kind of screams, the higher vocals that this singer does. And his name is Dennis Schreurs. Either way, Dennis, I really like his lower register. I like his lower gutturals. I wish that he would explore a little more and layer a little more with these like goblin screams. I hope we see some more of that in these later tracks. And it also looks like, based on the track list, that track number 10 is much longer. So I am hoping that they give me like a real long, like just emotional solo or something that's like gonna punch me in the face. You know, I want a nice solo, or at least like something with you gotta end your, like, this is the time where you gotta give me your bangers, you know, punch me in the face, give me your bangers. So the next song is Through Pain and Emptiness. So let's go. Very dying fetus. You know what? They gave me the solo. I thought that maybe we were going to have to wait till the last track to get that emotional solo, and baby, they delivered the next song, okay? So I'm happy. I'm honestly happy. Through pain and emptiness. I really liked the beginning of this song, how it kind of like layers and I guess has this kind of echo before he delivers his vocals. It reminded me so much of Dying Fetus a lot. Really enjoyed this solo. Like I said, it was emotional. It was melodic and beautiful, and it was like a proper solo. I mean, you can, I feel like the other songs you did get solos, obviously. This one was like long, like a proper solo, in my opinion, is one that's long and is something that you really, really remember and take away from a song, and something that you can like just remember all the little notes and you can sing it. It gets stuck in your head. When you're driving your car, you're tapping your damn steering wheel listening to it. Like, that's a proper solo, okay, bestie? Heaven and Hell has a proper solos, okay? Comfortably Numb is a proper solo. So this, although not as like extensive and like as much of a part of the song as like the verses and the chorus, in terms of like those two examples, this is a proper solo. I enjoyed it. Okay, so we got 2 more songs. We got a shorty, and then we got the longest song on the record. So shortest song on the record followed by the longest song on the record is next. Those Who Wished Me Dead is next. So let's just get right into it. This is my jam, girl. Stop. Ooh, the bass? Dope. Favorite song on the album. Absolute banger. Now that's my jam, dude. That's so like exhumed Dying Fetus, bro. Like, I love the vocals. Dennis, my guy. Okay? I love Dennis. I love your higher vocals and your lower vocals too. Explore more of your goblin-y, like, higher vocals. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Do more of those layering. Like, that is so good. That is a banger of a song. That is so up my alley. I think we basically have every single Exhumed album on vinyl. Like, we've been listening to a ton of Exhumed. We've been listening to a ton of grindcore, gore grind, death metal. Like, that's so, that Pinched Finkies. Like, one of the best songs on this album, bar none. Like, that's so good. This album is so diverse. Okay. We're about to end the record. So this is now the longest song that we are going to get into. Tear All the Flesh Off the Earth. Let's see what Severe Torture is going to give us. Okay, so they just dropped an absolute banger for track number 9. Okay, so I like this tactic. Like I mentioned, shortest song on the record followed by the longest one. What are they gonna do to close out this record? Are they gonna have like a fade? Are they gonna have this big solo? What are they gonna leave it off on? You know, is this gonna be the best song on the record? Let's find out. Once again, Tear All the Flesh Off the Earth. Let's go. I already like where it's going. Severe Torture. Wow. Ooh. Okay, she got a little sassy there. Torture, what you got? Bring it home. Slow fade. That's how you freaking close a record, girl. Perfect. Severe Torture. You did a good job. That's how you close a record. That is how you close a record. That is exactly what I was hoping for their last song. And they delivered. Thank you. Thank you. That is how you close a record. Love it. Love how they kind of like tease a solo too. They kind of tease the end of the song and then they bring it back. So they give you this like bridge solo tease. That's really nice. It is a nice like break, I guess, from the, the chorus and the verses. So it gives you a little taste. But it's not the same really as the outro. Outro has some really nice layers. I like too how they are layering over these like melodies. Bow, ba down, ba down, da 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 da. Over it. It's almost like, I don't know, it gives me this like horror movie vibes. Bow, ba now. And then just this like this higher walk down layered on top of it. And the layering with all the guitars, you have like the lower guitars, a bana now, like sitting right here. Whatever that is. Here. And then there was something else before we got into those breakdowns. I know I was pointing and doing a bunch of weird things because I heard where they were placing it. They had these like little accents. So as like there's all these like little guitar riffs happening, there's like an accent here that's being panned here. They're coming back. Panned here. Coming back. Both coming here. I'm hearing it. I love 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 it. Sorry. Don't listen to that Camila Cabello song, by the way. Do not do it for your own mental sanity. I did it for morbid curiosity. That was totally out of my, I just pulled that out of my ass. Anyway, I love it when producers play around with the panning and how they, place shit in the headphones, girl. Come on, that's how you paint your record, honestly. Like, yes, you can record the music, but if you get a good bestie, baby, okay, if you get a good like mixing, a good producer that knows what they're doing and they can actually mix the damn record and more importantly master the record in a really good way, pinched fingies. Severe Torture, this is a really, really great album. I have not listened to anything else from Severe Torture, so this is my first introduction. But I'm already really liking what I'm hearing. This is, again, their comeback album. Their last record was from 2010, Slaughtered. So this is a big deal for fans that are, people that are fans of Severe Torture. There you go. Because it's been a long time. Y'all have been waiting a long time for a record. So you'll have to let me know what you think down below in the comments. Severe Torture, you did a great job on this, I thought. being the queen of metal that I am, I enjoyed it. There were a lot of really great elements that you were playing around with. There were a lot of melodic elements, especially in your guitar tone. I mentioned this, especially with songs like Hogtied and Rope. The title track, very melodic, very beautiful. There were some hints of like that old school death metal sound, some like Chuck from Death inspiration, definitely Cannibal Corpse, Corpse Grinder, vocal inspiration. I did get Dying Fetus. I did get Exhumed, especially in Those Who Wished Me Dead. So you're playing around a lot with these elements, and there is more of this like emotional side to this record. So it's not just straight death metal gore, you know, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, look at Cannibal Corpse's like entire discography. Although there are layers, like there's layers to their album, so you can tell when a certain record is a certain vibe, when it's got a certain emotional vibe. So the emotional vibe and essence I'm getting from this, there's a story here. The musicians that were painting this album for us, they were going through something. There's something here that they were exploring, and there's a lot of different elements here that they're playing around with. Like I said, there's some tech elements, black metal, a little bit of like death grind. Not really. I guess more in like the vocals. A little bit of gore grind in the vocals for like Those Who Wished Me Dead. Kind of Dying Fetus-esque. I do wish that Dennis played around a little bit more with those like goblin highs, like I mentioned, because those are really, really good. But I'm also like, the vocalist in me just wants more layered vocals. I love when people are not afraid to just have fun and just layer upon layer upon layer vocals. Like, don't be afraid to add your doubles. Don't be afraid to add some sort of harmony. Don't be afraid to add an echo or a delay or reverb or whatever. Like, just have fun with it and see what works, because you can always delete, but you know, I digress. This is a great album, 38 minutes too, so it's just sitting in that pocket, you know. Sometimes albums can be a little too long if they're over 45 minutes. So this is nice. This is in a good pocket. So, yeah, if you're interested in this record, Season of Mist did not only release it in digital format, but also in vinyl on 3 limited edition colors if you're looking to pick this up for your collection. And they also did a CD digipack sort of deal. And then I think it said, yeah, the deluxe CD digipack comes with a gold Pantone print and a 12-page booklet, which is really cool. So I'd be interested to see like what the album art looks like for especially for their vinyl, because you know we're collecting the vinyls right now. So I really enjoyed this album. If you enjoyed this record, let me know down below what you thought about it. What do you think about Severe Torture? What do you think about Torn from the Jaws of Death? Do you have a favorite song off this album? Do you have a favorite record from this band? What do you think about them? What's your overall opinion? Just looking at their discography, yeah, it looks like they're kind of like this mid-tier torch carrier. I talked about this in my last video, but right now we're looking for the torch carriers that can kind of, you know, obviously carry on the death metal vibe and the torch from the OGs. So I feel like this is kind of like you know, the big brother of the younger, newer death metal bands. You know, Severe Torture, I think you're doing a really good job, especially with this record. I thought it was great. So, yeah, very, very solid. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said at the beginning of the video, check out the links for Severe Torture and Season of Mist. They'll be in my description if you are interested in checking their tour dates, buying any merch, supporting Severe Torture, or buying anything from Season of Mist. All their links will be down below in my description. Show some support, show some love for Severe Torture, and go and stream this album. Go buy it if you're interested. Let's support some death metal bands, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.